NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we've got the Nighthawks, Offensive Player of the Year. He made some history last week, passing Flipper Anderson's 1989 mark of 336 yards. It's the Nighthawks and the Browns. All that and more. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Nighthawks of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cariocas,
They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what
I gotta break that record myself. Yeah.
their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to him.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Watson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the
How we doing, viewers?
And it's 3rd down. Watson.
Hope your Christmas is going well. Oh my. Wow.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue. And I would say their plan worked to perfection.
extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
That was easy.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. To throw is Watson. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? And pressure.
Gosh. What a hit.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he is going to dive to the turf. A strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. We're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And some room to work. Look at this. Middle of the field, breakaway.
My running back.
All the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Nighthawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They scored.
Yo, what's going on with it?
On opening weekend, and now first quarter.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of.
How's your day going so far?
Is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to.
Having a good Christmas.
See the same defenses week in and week out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cleveland offense making their way out. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they'll begin by running the option.
What a slam on the ground. That's a nice hello.
As he stopped in the backfield. It's
By my defense.
On the 1st down play. Not a lot of success to be found there.
I'm going to play some GTA after this.
About 10 yards or so downfield. That's a pretty good play. But you got to do it
because it's snowing in Grand Theft Auto.
That doesn't work too well.
When you look at this defense,
currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Ooh.
And that'll bring up
Buddy.
4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
If I get a block punt one of these days, that'd be so great to see. But you rarely get one of those nowadays, especially a block punt going in your own end zone. You have to have a really good team.
And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip
Oh, man, buddy.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's into space past the 25. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Back to throw again. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Touchdown.
There we go.
From 21 yards away. And the Nighthawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now this throw.
Oh, hell. What? Yo, Peoples Jones. Okay.
This first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Dude, we just got burnt on that, man.
Here's Watson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Kick a field goal, buddy.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Gonna need something special here on 3rd.
Or in GTA would say, out of options.
Back to throw here. And he's gonna go down again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the
Not your day.
time this game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side.
Ooh, what a catch.
Effort. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Nighthawks are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Watson now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw.
What? That's not a safety?
He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
They're going to look to throw.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Nighthawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This will be taken at the 10. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Touchdown!
Yep.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Nighthawks continue to pull away here in this 1st half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And the Browns getting set to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Watson going to keep it again. And again, the run defense.
You're losing a lot of yardage, bro.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Watson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he's able to get it out of there.
Buddy.
This is a pretty good kick.
You better run, homie.
35.
Wait, am I punt return eligible for punt return? My quarterback? I gotta check after this game.
Offenses they take over. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd all.
Yeah, I know I am, but I just don't want to.
As he'll try again with a 1st down.
That guy saw that coming, homie.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Oh, buddy, this is crazy, homie.
He's over 200 yards receiving already, and he has a 1st down there. Back to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll look to throw. His pass caught.
There we go. You're open finally.
From 8 yards out, and the Nighthawks are pouring it on. Now for the point after. And the route is on here in this 1st half. 5 plays there on that drive. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Oh, Gamer Boy is on. Okay.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he's going to have to eat this one.
It is what it is, buddy.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive
this first play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
Yeah, they just got it away.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So a change of possession here on the punt. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. And the Browns gets to him that time.
Okay.
He's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Protection certainly going to need to be
Myles Garrett is
2nd and 16. Escaping the pressure right.
I gotta get my yardage back now, homie.
Now he's into the clear again, and he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st.
May have lost 6, but buddy, got my 6 back, homie.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Eluding the pressure, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run, and the Nighthawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson, option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. In trouble, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking at some point.
Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And take it right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again.
And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
2nd and 6. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw again.
Oh.
Taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Okay.
Sione Taki.
What?
In from that outside linebacker spot. He gets
Dude, y'all names are strange, bro.
Now on a 2nd and 15.
I can't even pronounce y'all names.
Back to throw here. Flush
yeah,
to
buddy.
his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Nighthawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Yo, what's up?
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time has run out on the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And late in the first half, it's the Broncos who are out on top. 2 touchdowns in that ball game for Javonte Williams. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 3 Tua Tagovailoa touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And that one, all tied.
Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a big
mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Robinson will try to pick it up. Down the numbers. There he goes. He may go. Touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks just continue to roll.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They run the option on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Yo. Wait a minute. What's up? Can you hear me better? Okay.
It's a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here.
Which one? The last year's?
Third down, Watson. And he's going to be brought down
okay.
in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 8 on the second.
Yeah, my controller sucks with the mic.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, I might download Russ. Give it a chance.
An avalanche. It's coming right on top of them.
See what's going on with it.
This is brought in at the 21.
Yeah, it's on sale right now, though.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
I think it's like $34 or $40.
Heading onto the field again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over.
Yeah, you can run the ball.
Feels better to everyone.
Because I ran it enough today as quarterback.
Team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
Yo, you are pushing these players back, homie. You don't even care. I got 400 yards passing for the game, so if I can get my running back over 1,000 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
How's your new PC?
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pushing his way through.
Stiff-armed them, bro.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Those stiff arms can be annoying sometimes. You ever stiff arm someone in a football game?
Robinson with another carry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go.
I hope they don't ban that. I feel sorry for the stiff armers.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I gave my backup running back
no, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They get
arm bar and jukebox.
Honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about 46.
I knew that was coming.
3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Another good run for him. What else is new?
I mean, we could do it on 4th down now.
So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will
Hello.
get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Hawaiian.
Short here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether
you can't let Deshaun Watson run the ball like that, man.
Maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, ice in it.
From the gun.
Oh, okay.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I think I'm gonna get a mic, like so many streamers got. Once I get a table for my PC.
And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job.
Just an upgrade, you know.
Still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Get a voice changer and troll some people.
Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the arm bar, buddy.
That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. So first
You're a more better running back than what I was. God damn.
Straight ahead, it's
I wish I had that kind of agility.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The running back is a beast.
Yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. They'll run again here with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
215 yards. Oh, boy. What a game.
To 3rd down. Robinson up the middle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Nighthawks have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an
rebirth.
You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how.
Yeah, I'll get that when I get my PC.
And struggling to put up points. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Offside, defense.
Oh, come on with the offsides. I think the offsides calls are so childish.
Sometimes you get multiples.
It's a childish call.
Is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
Offsides is lame.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Browns send out.
All right, now let's throw the football.
To kick it away.
Oh, that didn't turn out well.
But it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on
all the highlight shows. I ain't a hot boy, what do you call that?
He's hoping for more. The chair.
Yo, this is more of a power back or an exclusive back, because he is trucking them down.
Touchdown! A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Nighthawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Yeah, I had to connect my headphones from my controller and put it to my cell phone. As it keeps breaking out when I connect it to my controller.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cleveland offense making their way out. Of the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise They certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
From the gun, here's Watson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Hey, Dakota, how you doing, buddy?
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
How you been?
Taking it about the 36. And he is going to dive to the turf.
Hey, can you hear me good?
There. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Okay, we'll do this. Merry Christmas.
To start it out. Robinson. And a nice pickup as this one gets
and a Happy New Year.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
I should be able to throw it to my wide receiver now on the right because.
Now he'll fire deep downfield
yep.
for James.
Got him.
His man complete through the middle of the field. Touchdown. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Nighthawks are pouring it on. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air.
Yeah, the Nighthawks jerseys is really banging right now, bro.
That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Second
down, here's Joe again. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not, and right now, the guys stopping the run in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the 27. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I...
buddy.
Now he's loose down.
Are you ever going to catch my wide receiver, homie? I mean, you are spot on him.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Nighthawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers.
Now I got to scheme him open again somehow, which means I got to use my other wide receiver.
And they will not get a chance to return
and my tight end.
Through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than
Even
their
though
last
both of them
appearance. They
are
couldn't really
playing
even
for over
move the
200
football
yards
much beyond the
already.
shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive.
Ain't no way we going into the fourth quarter already. Dude, what the fuck?
In your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
All right, we're going into the fourth quarter. Okay,
You change the field
just gotta
position,
accept
right? You
that.
flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
And I said these 15-minute quarters is long. I guess I was wrong.
Quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session. They have pressure coming, and they got it once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9.
Yeah, I almost wanted to sleep all day, Jake.
Out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
It's raining down here in Carolina.
Let's take it inside his own
40. I almost said hell with everything. I just want the rest.
That punt was near perfection as it checked inside the 5-yard line.
Rest for tomorrow, because everybody goes back to work tomorrow.
He said the football is roughly a pro.
I should have done that, but I said, you know what? Nah, I need to get up and take my meds.
The offense back out there at the line.
If I sleep till 6 o'clock, I know I'm going to be up after 9.
Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
I don't know.
They'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbounded joy after that one.
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
I like the PS5 controller too. I need to get that. I need to get the Control Freak ring. You know what I'm talking about? It's in the attachment for the PS5 controller stick to help you aim better.
Sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Keeps you from overlapping your aim.
And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A great play.
Oh my gosh.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Nighthawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. It's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up
you did?
because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one.
What game were you playing last night? GCA, right?
I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The Browns send out their punter now.
For real?
As he's on to kick it away.
Good planet.
And he fields it cleanly. Yeah, he is going to dive.
He knows how to play the role of playing innocent kids.
Field position. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
I gotta get my other wide receiver 300 yards today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now he'll fire.
Oh my gosh, catch that ball. Yes.
This is taken in. It's complete.
What a catch. Whoo, I thought that wasn't going to work.
A great effort there.
Wow.
95 yards. And the Nighthawks add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Hey, does any of y'all know how to do terabyte missions?
Over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
No, Grand Theft Auto. Jay?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I did 1 terabyte mission last night for my counterfeit.
He will make it back to the 15, and
for Grand Theft Auto.
By the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Watson.
Tyler Nickerson.
This one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
At this point in the game, they got to continue to try anything they can.
Yo, he agreed to say that.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him
I don't know. He could be
trying
Knicks.
to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. 98 yards. And the Nighthawks just continue to roll. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set to take over. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase
our boy Hawaiian's AFK today.
And get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference.
Oh, wait, 13 people? It's on?
And this loss, it already stings and will for a while.
Oh, I love that song.
Knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
I'm kidding. Look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I'm extortionist. Of course it is.
Now it's Watson.
Extortionist, so I can't
They got to him again. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the score.
And pressure gets to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
That's the biggest troll in Eminem's career.
As he'll come on to kick this one away.
What's that?
Let's take it at around the 40. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this too. I mean, we have a team taking the field in an and they are up by triple digits. I mean, 50 is a lot, but to get to over 100, this is just crazy.
We've seen in the history of the...
There he goes left side. He's to the 20.
What a long touchdown that was.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Nighthawks have got it on cruise control. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game.
I just turned Jake up.
It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Yo.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Yeah, I had to turn your volume up.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And
I want to get the UFC 5
really bearing on this game, but it's
so
kind
badly.
of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Loki see, Loki do.
Just a yard. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Browns send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Fielded at about the 28.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too
Ooh,
shabby.
I need to get my tight end going
First
again.
and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to bring down.
There. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up to the Raiders college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Nighthawks are pouring it on.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
hey, what if he played that song at school, bro? AJ, thank you, bro. You as well.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in
Yeah, I'm going to download. I want to check out Fortnite and download Modern Warzone.
You're down big.
Because Fortnite is kind of annoying.
And you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here's Watson.
Ooh, what a play.
And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you...
And they're going to get him. He's taken down.
I'm only going to download DMZ.
47-yard line. And now that brings up fourth down.
DMZ is what I'm good at.
Yards on the sack. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there. 48 yards. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Nighthawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Watson now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
16 sacks.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Here's Watson. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Yeah.
Pulled in at the 32. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Get into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the
I just changed my avatar this week. No, last week.
Don't be a hero. Just get the first down. But here,
What
once he
happened?
gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Like, he been had that for a while.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
712 rushing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there, it was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
No, my running back has over 600 rushing yards. My backup.
Buried by multiple defenders on
He
the
did.
drive's first play.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach them.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Thanks, Cheeto.
That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down.
They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
Oh, perfect passing rating. That's great.
All-around performance as they come out of
Hey guys, thanks for the views.
And they'll get another road test next week as they